Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is Big Girl Diary. Okay, this guy right here. Before I even get into him, because his story came on my feed, and I'm thinking, whoa, okay. Guys have issues with the way their body looks. Now, women, we take it to the umpteenth level. Like, look totally distorted. To where your face, you look like a cartoon character. Not just some small little body enhancements. No, they take it to infinity and beyond, right? Well, this guy, his name is Tereshin, and he's from Russia. He's a Russian influencer, a 29-year-old Russian influencer. Now, if you're looking at him, the first thing you're going to see is his arms, right? I mean, you can't even get past it. His arms. And then you look at his face, how his lips are enhanced. But it goes beyond that. But if you look at his legs, you would see that things were not well proportioned when he decided to do this. Now, when women do it, we do it with our breast, our behinds, thighs, lips, cheeks. I mean, the neck. I don't know. Maybe get rid of the turkey neck, whatever it is. Women do all these things, and I found it interesting that people don't really pay too much to men as far as what they do as far as enhancing themselves. They're like, well, I gained too much weight. Let me go get gastro bypass surgery, whatever it may be. But this is the opposite side. Now, he used something called synthol, and he had it injected in his arms, made his arms really big, right? If you look at his legs are this normal. His lower arms, they should be a little bigger. His neck, it looks disproportionate, right? In my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. But I'm looking at it and I'm just like, Now, he had aspirations to be an MMA fighter. Now, you don't lift weights. You don't go to the gym. But you get synthol put in your arms and certain places in your body. And you think you're going to get into a ring with an MMA fighter. Okay, now I thought women were delusional. I call women delusional all the time, but this dude, wait a minute, wait a minute, you're gonna go get synthol in your arms. You got big buff arms. You don't do anything else. You don't lift weights. You don't do any of those things. You don't run around a track, nothing like that. But you're gonna get into a ring with an MMA fighter and expect to come out the victor? Oh my goodness. Right there is up there with this woman named Tess Holliday who went around. First, she was approached by a dietitian. She said, I'm not a doctor, but Tess, I think you're anorexic. Tess didn't miss a meal. She has never missed a meal. Never. In fact, she had a couple of meals in between the meals that she didn't miss, right? And she's going around the world saying that she, being obese, is anorexic, right? That right there is delusional. However, this guy, I can't believe that someone topped Tess. I'm like, wait a minute. You don't lift weights. You don't go to the gym. You don't exercise. You don't do any of those things. But you got synthol in your arms and your buff. Only in your arms, in your lips. Oh, let me show you his cheekbones. You can't make this up. Look at his cheekbones. Now he thinks, look at his chest. He thinks he's going to get into a ring with an MMA fighter and come out on top? No. I see him lasting no more than 5 seconds. Done, right? Now, within all of this, the doctor said, hey, this influencer denied that he had near fatal neurosis, arm amputation. Just take a look at this. Take a look. Look at his arms. That's all I'm going to say. I don't need to go any further. That looks abnormal. It does. And it looks like that he could have had his arms amputated. But if you notice his cheekbones, he took it out. His lips are still big. Oh, man. And he did little to succeed in MMA, where he got annihilated by some old guy. He's never going to be able to live this down. He gets in the ring with an old guy, MMA fighter. They were the worst ones. Look, don't count those older guys out. They got experience, and they know. They've been in it a long time. And you think you're going to get in it and got... Is that one of the reasons why he had those things taken out of his cheeks? Because that guy uppercut him, and then his one cheekbone came. Oh, man, wait, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. But this guy, the delusion, you see his cheekbones? The delusion, he has enough delusion for at least about 1,000 women. Oh, man, his delusion runs deep. But what do you think? What do you think taking a shortcut, getting into an MMA ring and getting volunteered to get abused in the way he did? Oh my goodness. Okay. On that note, what do you think? Please like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. Please help me. On that note, I want to thank you for stopping by.